Here we have a 3FUL Gear Lanshan 1 tent that I ordered from AliExpress. This just came in. I ordered it just about exactly a month ago. Thought this looked like a really interesting lightweight tent, and I've never seen any reviews online, so I thought I'd just give you my thoughts on it. I paid about, I believe it was about $98 Canadian and $15 to ship it to Canada. So very reasonable price for a lightweight tent. So here's what I got. This is the tent. They shipped me one little stake here by itself. I'm not quite sure why. I'm assuming there's more stakes inside here. We'll find out. Okay, so open up here. We have looks like a couple of lines. The stakes came in this little stuff bag. There's 8 stakes here. These are like the 4-sided. They look to be pretty sturdy. I probably won't use these, or at least not very many of them, because I have titanium stakes. And then again, they shipped that one extra one, which is here someplace. So this is the fly. I thought it was going to be all gray, this color, but it's white. So not a huge deal. Looks like there's some black on it here. Oh, that's the vent, I think. And underneath here, this is the inner. This is the net tent. It has the texture of sil nylon. And the bag certainly feels like it's sil nylon. So far, so good. Okay, so let's get a weight on the fly. So 14.9 ounces, 422 grams. The net is 365 grams, 12.9 ounces. The whole tent, I put everything back in the stuff sack, including the 9 pegs that came with it. There's no pole with this tent. This is designed to be used with a single trucking pole. So this is just the weight of the tent, the lines, and the 9 included stakes. It is just slightly over 2 pounds. 914 grams. The bag is just about a foot long, 12 inches, and the diameter is around 5 inches. So the fly is set up here, obviously. One thing I've already learned, I've never set this type of tent up before with the single trekking pole, but what I just realized in the course of setting this up is it's important to set the trekking pole height correctly first. Otherwise you just can't get the thing to sit right. So I'll measure the height because I'll need that for next time I set it up. But that's it. It's not huge, but we'll know better once we get inside. Bentley's checking things out. And so we have these additional pullouts that I haven't put in yet. I'm going to stake those down once I get the inner on it. But the quality of the hardware on this thing is pretty good. So you've got nice little tensioning straps here, and cord tensioners on all the pullouts. And this quality of the sewing looks really good. Reinforcing patches, I just noticed these are glued in. So the zipper has a couple of Velcro patches here to hold it down, and they seem to hold quite well, so like storm flap type thing. And there's a bit of dodgy sewing. There's a stiffener in this. A few loose stitches there. But yeah, this zipper doesn't look like it would take a lot of abuse to me. And the other thing I've already noticed is it's a one-way zip. So goes to the top, but we can't zip this down for additional ventilation, but we do have a vent here. It's mesh. So I think the way you have to set this thing up is basically set up the fly, and then you can see with those rings you clip in the net. The top of the pole just sits in that little pocket there. It is reinforced. There's a lot of reinforcing in there, but you know, looks like it'll be okay. The internet clips to those things, these little plastic clip things go onto the rings, and that holds the net up. One of the things I like about this design, see the tub is kind of cut vertical, and we have these little triangle straps, so a bungee and a tensioner. So this gives you a nice high tub on the ends. It kind of seems to taper down here, and then what we do is there's another clip here and a ring at the top. I probably can't see it, but you hook that up. Both doors on the fly and the net has the little toggle and a loop to hold the doors back. The net has a double pull zipper, pulls from both ways, which is nice. The width at this point is about 28 inches, or around 72 centimeters. And the tub is looks like 6 inches probably at the end, which is going to be good because if you get splashing rain, that's going to help keep it from landing on your feet. So in the center, the floor is about 37 or 38 inches. It probably goes a little wider than that. I have the thing folded a little bit. So about 95-ish centimeters roughly. So we also have a little pocket here, a gear pocket up there. Stash a few things in. Lots of room inside here. I don't have a pad, but even with a pad, you know, my toes might be touching the net there, but nothing serious. And again, this is a double wall tent, right? So you're not going to have issues with condensation. At least you shouldn't have issues with condensation getting on your feet and your face, etc. This is the head end. Yeah, lots of room there. And the net's it's a little close to my face, but it's not bad. Got lots of room over here. My pad, I have a wide pad. I have the extra wide Neo Air. It's 24 inches. I'm guessing it would come to put here. So I have room for a bit of extra clothes or something here. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. This thing is it's pretty roomy. I have room to sit up here. See, my head's kind of in the net, but if it was raining, I wouldn't be touching the fly. So the vestibule is it's not huge, but you can see there room for my shoes. You could probably put your backpack in here. Cooking might be a little dicey, maybe with an alcohol stove or something. So from the door here to that end is about 2 feet. So the thing I was wondering about in this tent was seam sealing, and in fact it is seam sealed. You can see there the seam tape runs down here over the sewing on the tub, and it's also a little harder to see. There's clear seam tape on all these as well, so I thought I might have to seal that, but looks like I don't. First impressions of the 3FUO Gear Lanshan one-man ultralight tent. Bentley seems to like it.